Good morning everyone. I am Mrs. Rushali Chaudhary, lecturer, Praveen Patil, Polytechnic. Today we are going to learn basic science chemistry practical for the semester 1. Today's experiment is experiment number 14. What is the experiment number 14? That experiment determines the flash and fire point by the Cleveland open cup apparatus. What is the flash point? A temperature at which lubricant oil gives us a flash. It's called as a flash point. The flash is the flame which is less than 5 seconds. If the flame continue more than 5 seconds, it is called as a fire. So we are going to check out at what temperature lubricating oils gives a flash and fire point. Lubricating oils are used for the job to reduce the friction. So we have to find out what is the working temperature of that machinery. If the working temperature of machineries is higher, so we have to select lubricating oil which is having a higher flash and fire point. This test is important to find out the working temperature of a lubricating oil. This is going to find out highly volatile constituent of the oil. If highly volatile constituents are more present, it will catch fire easily and that is a hazardous. To ensure safety of the machinery, we have to check out the working temperature of the lubricating oil which is based on the flash and fire point. Relevant program outcome is to perform an experiment and practice and long learning. Course outcome is use of paints, varnishes, relevant engineering materials in industry. Practical learning outcome is to determine flash and fire point of a given lubricating oil using a Cleveland open cup apparatus. What we know before the start this experiment: oil should not volatile easily under the working temperature, so it will not catch a fire. If it is vaporized, volatile, easily converted to the gaseous state, it will catch a fire easily. If liquid is having flash point less than 60, they are called as a flammable liquid, and those are having a flash point above 60 degrees are called as combustible liquid. The flash point of the oil is the minimum temperature at which the oil gives sufficient vapor to ignite flame. It's called as a flash point. Cleveland open cup apparatus is used to determine flash point of fuel having a flash point below 79 degrees Celsius. So mostly we are going to determine flash point of a flammable liquid like a kerosene. Fire point of an oil is the lowest temperature at which it gives enough vapor to give a continuous flame. This is an experiment setup which is having a water bath. In that we are going to put a oil, lubricating oil. As the temperature of the water bath increases, temperature of a oil sample also increases. There is a gas for the ignition of flame. So we are going to check out at what temperature it is giving a flash and fire. This is the Cleveland open cup apparatus which we use in a laboratory. It is having a thermometer, heater, oil sample and a heat adjustment or the ignition. Here sparking will take place at a 55 degree temperature. We will check out it is going to produce flash or fire and what temperature it is going to produce the flash. See, this is the pic we take during the practical. We are going to check out is the given oil is giving flash or fire during the particular temperature. First we are going to measure the temperature, then we are going to ignite it. If it is giving a flash, we will say that that particular temperature flash is observed. If it is not giving a flash, we will say that no flash. If the flash is more than 5 seconds, we will say that the given temperature is fire point of a lubricating oil. So this pic show you that is a continuous flame. So this temperature we are note down as a fire point of a oil. Resources required: we require the Cleveland open cup apparatus, we require the thermometer, we require the lubricating oil. First we are going to fill the cup of our apparatus with the oil at room temperature. Then we will hold the thermometer vertically in such a way attached to the clamp so that the bottom of the bulb is the reaches to the liquid solution, lubricating oil. We will maintain or measures the temperature of a oil and check out at that temperature it catches a fire or shows the flash or not by the igniting. In video I will show you how to ignite the samples. Accordingly, we are going to write observation table in your manual. Here the students is written at 60 degree no flash. We are increasing temperature by 5 degrees Celsius, so there also no flash. 70 degree no flash. 75 degree, yes, there is a flash, but no continuous flame is there, so we will say only the flash. At 80 degree, it is already showing the flash and continuously flame is lighted, so we will say that the 80 degree is the fire point. So given oil is not giving flash up to 70 degree and flash at 75 and fire at 80 degree. So this oil is suitable till 70 degree working temperature. You are going to write question answer based on today's experiment in your notebook and manual also. I am going to show you video after this. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much.
This instrument is called as a flash point and a fire point apparatus. In this we put a diesel. We are going to check what is the flash point of this diesel. Okay, we are putting a flame on the surface. We will check out it is catching a fire or flash. No catch. So at 30 degrees Celsius they are not catching a flash or fire because there is not a sufficient vapors to catch a fire. We will increase temperature till 35 degree and we will check out as it is going to measure increase the flash point and fire point. We are going to increase the temperature 55 degrees Celsius and then after we are going to check out the given liquid oil is catching fire or not. So at 30 degree no flash, no fire. Now temperature it is to the 40 degree. We will check it is going to catch fire, flash or not. No sufficient vapor, it is not catching a flash and fire. Now temperature is at 50 degree. We will check out as it is catching flash and fire or no. No sufficient vapors, no flash. So at a 60 degree, no flash, no fire, no sufficient vapors. ते व्हिडिओ तू तोच व्हिडिओ पॉज करतोय. हुशार नाही तू. No sufficient vapor, that's why it is not catching on fire.